would sum it all up. Who would have known that step jump would be my life? I remember being a senior at the University of Washington, and I had taken all my classes, the hard ones, the first 3 years. So my last quarter, senior year, I had the opportunity to take electives, so I decided to do dance. And as I'm getting to dance class, I decided to the music was playing, and I decided to okay, I'm gonna watch. So I scooted in the studio, and I could see the sunbeams in Meany Hall. There's these top to bottom, big windows, high ceilings. And I felt the warmth of the sun, and I just fixated on that dance floor. And then I started daydreaming. Who here daydream sometimes? Yeah, your eyes get fixated on that spot, and it doesn't matter what's happening, your eyes are just right there. I was hearing the music and hearing the songs, and I could see the crescendo and envisioning that. And I was envisioning myself moving and dancing to the rhythm. And then, out of nowhere, someone came right where I was looking. And she was a dance student. She had her leotard, she was doing jazz and modern. And as I was staring at her, I realized I had these rocks in my belly. These rocks in my belly, and I was like, oh man, I didn't choose dance. Here I am about to graduate. You see, sometimes we realize what we want to do in our life because we realize we didn't choose it. And then I start feeling these emotions of envy? Could it really be? I even asked myself, are you really envious? But then this heat came under my skin, and regret. Regret is like this, it just burns under your flesh. I wanted to make sure I never lived a life of regret. And sometimes we have a moment where we can go and tell a story and make someone else the problem, when really the problem lies within us. It was in that moment that I realized I'm going to take new action. I don't ever want to feel regret. So I am going to model and dance, and I'm going to move to New York City and take a bite out of that big apple. And that I did. Wow, just a year in living in New York, I was in print, I was in a magazine, my dream came true. I was B-girling, getting down with hip-hop cultural architects. See, when I was a little girl in the 1980s, President Reagan, in his inaugural ball, had Rock Steady Crew, New York City Quakers, they all formed. Now my heroes, my childhood heroes, were my friends, and I was performing with them. And I even landed a job on Wall Street. How about that? Learning what a lot of money looks like. Yeah, the deposits made by my boss's trust fund every other week was my yearly salary. There I learned how to invest, how to trade, and he was called the portfolio manager. And it was my job to get him ready for the stock market bell. So one day, I'm enjoying myself. Mondays in Manhattan's are the best day to go out. I was a little late, but I hurried up, I turned off the computers, printed off the portfolios. I was like, okay, he should be coming in any moment. And all of a sudden, I feel something fall on my building, and I'm like, what was that? And then I feel an earthquake, but we're in New York. Cali, we're not in Cali. New York doesn't have earthquakes. What should I do? I thought to myself. Where is everybody? In that moment, I got to the door and I was like, Adios mío, ¿qué hago? Dear God, what do? I looked into the office and it all turned gray. See, sometimes we ask a question and we get an answer, but it's so fast. Sometimes we're like, I listened. I was like, that grayness, I knew it was my time to go. And so I did, and in the hallway, it was a jagged landscape. I was being thrown around like a rag doll in a fun house. I finally get to the stairwell. I open the door I can't breathe. There's this invisible stench that is burning the hairs of my nose and my throat. And with all, there must be a fire? There's a fire too? And with all my might, I focus and I put my hand on the railing and I step with my left and I step with my right and I jump and I step, step, jump, step, step, jump. I have so much to live for. I am at the middle of my career. I still want to dance. I still want to model. It isn't over for me. I step, jump down 46 flights of the One World Trade Center on September 11th. And I'm asking you, it wasn't over for me. I was alone, I was scared, I was confused, but I wasn't done with life. So I share the story of me step, jumping down 46 flights, and my question to you all is, what are you step, jumping over? You step, jumping over the last 3 years of isolation? Are you step, jumping over all the hours on your device, on your phone? Are you step, jumping over a broken heart? Maybe even a health issue you're not telling anyone about? Are you step, jumping over waiting to do what you know you need to do today? I came here today because I know sometimes we feel like we got a lot of time. Sometimes we feel that we can rely on tomorrow. But the world is waiting on you. The world is needing you to disrupt them. The world is waiting on you to believe in your possibility and to actually do something you've never done before. So are you willing to say something you've never said before? Are you willing to do something completely new? I'd love you all to stand up with me. Come on. Stand up. There we go. On our feet, grounded. And I'd like you all, if you can, to repeat after me. I am enough. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am justice. I commit to be free. To be my authentic self. To be my ancestors' wildest dreams. And to step, jump. Thank you.